Three, two, one. What up, world? It's your boy GM, and today I got a special guest. I got Maga for you. Maga. Way before our president Maga. But I'm gonna let him break that down. We'll get to that a little bit later, man. You know what I mean? Why don't you introduce yourself, man? Let the people know who you are.
Hey, yo, this is Maga. My name's Miguel Rico, and I live in EPA, and I'll be skating. Um, but yeah, you feel me? Before Donald Trump, you feel me? Fuck that man.
so before we even really get into it, um, you were introduced to me by my guy Carlos by Lazy. So how do you and Charlie know each other, man?
we went to school together.
Okay, yeah, pull that one up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
You good?
yeah, we went to school together. Basically, grew up, and then he became my folks.
Okay.
Smart nigga.
Yeah. So you grew up in EPA, right?
Yep.
What section?
The G.
The G. Let everybody know, cause not everybody's from the Bay. What's EPA, man?
Small town.
What's it stand for?
Oh, East Palo Alto.
East Palo Alto. Yeah. The east side of Palo Alto,
Hell
other
yeah.
side of 101.
Yeah,
Um,
over the board. I mean, over the bridge. My bad.
yeah. So you grew up in East Palo Alto in the G town, the Gardens, for everybody that doesn't know. So you said you're a skater, right?
Yeah.
What other type of things you do other than skating, man? So
Uh,
we could cut to right what we was doing before.
shit, just smoking. You feel me?
Yeah. We got to taste a nice little selection before we got started. Got
Hell
some
yeah.
a
You
little
feel me?
some nice stuff.
Yeah. Besides that, just work and
Yeah,
skate.
work and skate.
Yeah.
Do you well, yeah, I mean you don't have to tell me like what you do. Do you work like in the skating industry, or are you completely kind of separate?
Nah, it's just separate.
Okay, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So, do you compete in skating? Do you do films? Like, are you trying to
Uh.
start like a social kind of audience? What's
I'm just doing it for fun right now,
Okay,
but like I'm filming too.
filming
So
as well?
yeah. So
Nice.
basically, I'm just releasing whatever.
Okay.
Just doing it, for fun.
Do you release it mostly like via Instagram, mostly YouTube? What do you do?
Both. A little both.
A little bit of both.
Yep.
What I'm from Redwood City, and right over by my crib, we got the Red Morton Skate Park. I know they got the one in Menlo Park. What are some of your local skate spots?
Or like parks or
Yeah. Or I mean, if do you do street as well?
yeah, we've go out to the streets and film.
Yeah. Okay. Are you mostly street park, or do you do a little bit of both, or mostly street?
A little bit of both.
Yeah. What parks are good out here, man? It's I don't
Um,
I
there's hella. There's one in Frisco. It's Soma Skate Park.
okay.
Um, Fremont Skate Park. That one's sick too.
What's the best one? What's the best one in the Bay?
Damn, I don't even know. That's a hard one.
What do you which one do you prefer? Like, do you like doing more street, more park?
I like street more,
Yeah.
but I haven't been filming because I've been injured.
Okay.
So I'm just recovering, and then that's why I'm like skating parks right now, just
Nice.
to like get my groove back.
What type of man skateboarding? I seen some gnarly injuries. My boy,
Yeah.
one of my boys, he's a skater. He fucking broke his femur bone, and he was leaking. But what happened to you, man? What happened?
I was skating a rail and I hit the side of my foot.
Okay,
So it's just like,
you break the shit.
nah, it's not broken or nothing like that. It's just like the nerve from the hit.
Okay.
So I just keep on like trying to exercise it and ice it and stuff.
I
But
got you. I
it's
got
still,
you. I got you.
yeah.
What got you into skating, man?
Uh, my boy Carlos. So basically, yeah,
Okay. I was
basically,
pointing to Los. We
yeah,
need some man. We gonna get some cameras in here. Don't worry,
yeah.
everybody. We gonna get it.
But yeah, one day I seen that he had a skateboard at his house, and I was like, "Oh, you be using it?" He'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, nah." I was like, "Oh, for real?" I'm like, "Oh, let me borrow it." You feel me?
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, go ahead, it's good." So then that's how I started skating. Basically,
Yeah.
that was like my first board, and then I went on from there.
So How did you learn, man? Like when you were younger, was YouTube there, or man, it was kind of just DIY for the most part, huh?
Lightweight.
Yeah. Did you have any older folks kind of showing you the way, or was it just trial and error?
Well, at first we was all like a group.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
We was a big ass group. Everybody started skating, and then we
Mm-hmm.
all, connected.
Nice.
But yeah, then from there, shit, everybody wanted to skate.
Yeah.
So that's when everybody, that
I
was the
got you.
skating moment right there.
You ever try like longboarding at all?
Nah. I mean, I could ride them, but you feel me? I'd rather skate.
Yeah.
Bomb
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hill with the board.
Yeah. For sure, man.
Yeah.
What's the worst injury you've ever had?
Probably this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've seen some.
Yeah.
I've seen some people.
I fucked up my ankle from an 11 stair too though, but
Okay.
yeah, that
What's
shit
the
sucked.
worst? What's the worst injury you've ever seen like in person?
Fuck. I think how my friend broke his like ankle. Well, he
Oh.
fractured it, I think,
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
Ugh. Man,
Yeah.
I remember this one time. There was some park up in like Half Moon Bay, I think, and I went to go drop in on my friend had his board there, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. I tried to drop in on a half pipe. I had a button on the back of my cargo short, bruh,
Ooh.
and the button shattered. And my ass, my tailbone fucking hurt for weeks, bro. I was like, man, I ain't cut out for this shit.
Damn.
Yeah, skating,
That shit
man.
must
Skating
have-
was not for me. That's one of the things, though. Like, I always admired the skaters, man. I was always like, man, that's the one thing, bro. I wish I could do, bro. I'm fucking garbage. I could like cruise on a little longboard, but that's about it.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah.
So, what type of filming you do? You got something in the works?
Right now a little bit with my friends, like upcoming board company that he wants to do.
Okay.
So yeah, we just filming for that, and then for like a sponsor that I got, it's Enable Clothing.
Enabled clothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
I was skating at Red Morton.
Okay.
They had a contest and we was just there, and then we was doing our thing. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
And then
Nice.
That's how we got introduced.
Dope.
But my boy got put on, and then he introduced us to him, and then you feel me? We all got on.
Yeah.
So
You got any of your friends like are you technically a professional skater?
nah,
Okay.
not professional.
Do you got any friends that are pro or anything like that?
Nah.
Do you guys do competitions at all?
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you personally ever done one?
Yeah. When I was younger,
How was that?
it was cool. I was just starting, so I was like,
I got you.
There was niggas that was already hella raw. You feel me? So
Yeah. Who do you think like who's a dope ass Bay Area? Because I mean, I like skateboarding. I was actually at the X Games up in San Francisco when Tony Hawk did that 900. I didn't even
Okay.
get to see the shit, but
Damn.
I was there though. But who are some dope Bay Area skateboarders, man?
Mark Sushu.
You gotta put me on game, man. You gotta
he's
like
from
break it all down
Sao.
for me.
He's a pro.
What was his name?
Mark Sushu.
Mark Sushu.
Yep. And there's hella people in Frisco too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hella pros and shit.
Yeah. How about anybody necessarily from like the peninsula ever? EPA, Redwood City, San Mateo, or anything
Well,
like that?
there was one in Redwood from Andrew Lange.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my partner, bro.
Yeah.
I actually I chopped it up with him today. I hit him up last week. But he's the one that broke his femur.
Oh yeah.
And,
I know that shit.
I hit him up last week and I didn't hear back from him, but he hit me back today, actually, when I was at work earlier, and he was like, yo, bro, like, I'm going to slide through. I'm going to show love to it for sure. So it's dope, man. I got fucking the skateboard community. Like, to be honest, I never thought I'd ever be tapped in with the skateboard community, but I was like, fuck it. We going to chop it up with, like,
Hell yeah.
I was, in high school, I was the type of person, I was cool with everybody. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Same.
And I could bounce from crew to crew and everybody show love. You know what I mean?
Hell
So
yeah.
it's cool to reach out and fuck with people from this community, man.
For real.
What about other than Andrew? Any other dope up and coming people? Any dope like any I see at Red Morton, I see people on fucking scooters all the time. I'm like, ooh, stop it.
Not really though.
Nah.
But there's hella skaters that raw though too.
Yeah.
They're upcoming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, man. So what else, man? What else are you into? I mean, we into the weed, man. You ever You ever grow or anything like that?
Nah, I haven't grown. I'm trying to though.
Yeah.
The show
It's
be
fun
sick.
to like just fuck around with,
Yeah,
you
just to
throw a little
experience
something
it, you
out
know.
there. Yeah. I ain't gonna incriminate myself, so.
Hell,
Nah, I was a bud tender though
hell
for
yeah.
a while. I was a bud tender up at Elevated San Francisco. Elevated San Francisco. Hey,
Lit.
shout out to Chatty and Mo and all the folks over there, man. They hella tight. But yeah, it was tight, man. That shit opened my world up because I grew a little bit before that. Just nothing major or nothing. But damn, seeing what type of shit's in the cannabis industry these days is crucial, bruh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So do you prefer dabbing to smoking?
I'll do either one to be honest.
I feel like the more I dab, like the less, effective weed is. You know what I mean? I hate it, but
Kind of, but I still be getting loaded. Like I can't make a wood. You feel me? Probably. I
yeah.
should get me loaded. I could. You feel me? But I be, high
I
for
feel it. I be
surely.
doing it too. Shit, no lie.
Shit, anybody that make a wood gonna be high.
we we grew up kind of spoiled out here in the Bay. You know what I mean? Like we we always had the rope. You know what I mean? Like I don't know compared to whatever booth they smoking in the Midwest or somewhere. You know what I mean?
For real, some grass.
Yeah. You ever travel for skateboarding?
Um, shit. We went to L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to fuck around, ride like parks and street, or
Yep,
just mess
both.
around.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, we trying to go somewhere else too, though. You feel me? Like New York and shit like that.
Yeah.
Probably Colorado, maybe Chicago too.
Okay. I need to. I need to go pull up sometime at the skate park and bring my camera and my stabilizer and do a little, something, something. I can't
Yeah.
fucking ride no skateboards or nothing. I'll run alongside like. Nah, but what about music, man? What type of shit you be on? You ever be in the lab with this guy?
I don't even be rapping though.
Nah.
Nah, hell
You
no.
don't try to like, sing, get your little R&B,
None
get the
of
little
that.
honeys. Nah. Oh man.
I be hearing music though.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 24.
24.
Yep.
Okay. Not too young. You ever like be out to shit skating in Vegas is pretty tight. There's a lot of dope ass skaters when I was living out there in Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just hot as fuck. I can't be going back to
No,
all
yeah,
that.
it's
Bro.
fucking hot. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. For surely.
Oh man. What's up, Loso, man? You gotta chop in with me. Don't trip. Mm-hmm. Come chop in with me. Tap. You gotta come talk. Come. You gotta come stand up like a quintet. Oh, okay. So, is the skate scene different nowadays than it was like when you were younger?
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How is it? How's it different?
So I mean, back in the day, we didn't have to work. You feel me? So every day we skated. You know.
As an adult, man, it's
Yeah,
different.
being an
You know what I mean?
adult is crucial.
Yeah.
But it's still chill.
It's. I think like as I don't know, it's probably the same probably everywhere, but like in the Bay, the skaters, I don't know, maybe it was Redwood City or whatever, maybe probably in EPA. The skaters are kind of tapped in with like the street too. You know what I mean? Like I feel like back in the '90s, the skaters and like the street kind of they didn't mesh. You know what I mean? Like they kind of didn't go along together. But nowadays, like a lot of the skaters be dibbling and dabbling with the street cast too. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
be you be you be rubbing shoulders out there at the skate parks and shit.
Nah.
What about like growing up here in EPA, right?
Yeah.
Like what was it up here like growing up?
I mean, shit. Back in the day, it was a little bit different for sure.
Yeah, how so?
Uh, you feel me? We didn't have technology like how we have it now. Everybody was like out more social. You have to get back home before it's dark or something, before your parents get
Yeah,
on your ass.
yeah. You get your ass beat.
Hell yeah. Shit. Then you feel me? There was like shootings and shit like that too, but
EPA man was
yeah,
nothing to play with, bro.
yeah, it
When
was
I was young,
crucial.
yeah. I mean, I was born at the tail end of the '80s, so I wasn't, like the early '90s. I wasn't like knowing everything that was going on, but I remember like when EPA was the murder capital of the fucking country. This
Yeah,
little tiny town of like how many people was in EPA? Like 30,000,
yeah, something like that.
bro. Like they had per capita. It was crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How was it being able to grow up in EPA and kind of avoid that route? Or I mean, I don't know your story. Or did skating play a big part in kind of staying away from that route?
I mean, no, I was always like in school too. You feel me? I would
Yeah.
play soccer and all that,
Okay,
so I was
okay.
focused too.
What high school did you go to?
I went to MA.
You went to Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Melo Atherton.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So what year did you graduate?
2013.
2013. Okay, so you was a lot of bit younger than me, but I had folks. I went to Woodside.
Oh yeah,
So
that's it.
but when you go to school in the schools over here, people from all the different schools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. Like, what was the MA like when you were going there?
Shit.
It had a little bit of everything, cause
Oh
you were
yeah.
getting people bust in from EPA, right?
No, yeah.
But they had a nice ass school for you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was cool. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie. Each
yeah,
year it would like improve and shit like that.
yeah.
But it was a cool little school.
It was really diverse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It had everything.
It
Man.
had everybody.
Well, when I was going to Woodside, it was like almost 60% Latino.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
really heavy Latino. So it
No,
wasn't.
yeah.
I mean, it was diverse because there was a lot of Latinos, but not a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
What was it? What was it like up there?
It was all different ethnicities.
Who'd
feel
you
me?
like? What type of people was you hanging out with?
Well, Mexicans and shit like that.
Yeah.
My folks.
Okay.
You feel me? Anybody, to be honest, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know how
yeah.
high school is. Everybody got their own group. Shit
Yeah.
like that.
So your name is Maga.
Yeah.
So how did you get Maga?
My mom gave me that name.
She been calling
Like,
you that.
it was a nickname, you feel
Okay,
me? When I
okay.
was younger, she
I
would
got
always just call, instead of Miguel, she'll say, Maga.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
yeah.
me?
So how is that under the Trump era, man? You got people trying to ask you like, what's up with that?
Nah, unless they're dumb enough, you feel me? Like,
I don't think people would actually be
yeah,
asking
you
you like,
feel
what's
me?
up with this? No, I mean sometimes it'd be
Nah,
crazy
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Cause I see like you ever be on Instagram and you see like the black dude who be rocking like Confederate flag type
Nah,
shit.
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
I
what the
know,
hell?
bro. Like, what the fuck? Nah, but
To
that's
each,
him.
I mean, hey, to each his own. To be honest, most of the time they're really just trying to get a rise out of people because I hear them talk and like the things that they're saying for the most part are like, okay, those are valid points, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
but they're coming at it with like the flag and everything, trying to fucking provoke people, and that's just like, clickbait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Essentially. Yeah, man. But I feel like skateboarding is kind of like an art. You know what I mean? It's not just a sport or something. There's an art to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So usually, like people that are into stuff like that, they usually have like a creative bone to themselves. Like, that's why I was asking about the music. But what other avenues do you kind of get to express your creative side? You be doing like art. You be doing, you know what I mean? Any like you were talking about videos. You know what I mean? Like, is that something you were like really trying to explore?
Yeah, I just like doing it. It's hella fun.
Are you the one filming and everything too?
Nah. Someone else films it while I skate.
You like, man, I'm trying to be on camera, bitch.
Yeah. Get this shit. Let's get this.
So what's like from here on out? What's your plans for like trying to come up, man? Like are you trying to just really hit, getting on movies, or are you looking to, maybe go compete? Like what's your movement up, man? What's the ladder looking like?
Well, I'm working right now, but I'm gonna do a program at Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a year program. It's called Year Up.
Okay.
So yeah.
What do they do there?
for the first 6 months, you basically are like, learning like in school,
Uh huh.
and then you choose from like 5 different categories. I don't remember all of them,
Uh huh.
but out of all of them,
Which one are you doing?
I'm gonna do IT.
Okay. Shit,
Yeah,
that's always gonna be
yeah.
necessary.
So basically, the next 6 months, you're an intern, and they're testing you, basically seeing how you do, whatever.
Yeah.
And if you do good overall, they offer you a full-time job.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. Shit, I might have to go. Nah,
Nah, yeah, that's pretty sick.
that's dope, man. That's dope.
Hell yeah.
What interested you in like the tech field, man? That's like it seems like a far cry from skateboarding, but I mean, obviously because of East Palo Alto, it's right here. Like,
Nah, yeah.
what drew you into going into that type of field?
I mean, I've always been on like computers and stuff like that, so
Okay, okay,
I've always liked that.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's dope, my G. That's dope. Um, when you fucked up your leg, how long ago was that again?
Probably like 16, 17 weeks ago or some shit.
Okay, so it was not too long ago.
Nah, yeah, it was like probably July.
Yeah. Have you been so you've been skating on it less, right?
Yeah.
Has it like can you tell like does it feel like it affected
Hell
your
yeah.
whole yeah?
It affects it.
You feel like you
But
gotta
I
kind
can
of
still skate, you feel me? But I can't. If I land on that spot, it's gonna be bad. Like,
so it's kind of like like if a professional athlete right
yeah.
broke hurt injured something how he's gonna need to do PT and work his way up. Are you doing something similar or at least on the skateboarding side probably, you know what I mean?
I'm basically just icing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trying to massage it.
You need to
and
come
everything.
holler at me at the gym, boy. I'll get it all back up to you.
For
Cause
sure.
I'll be working. I'm a trainer up at the gym right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if you ever
Hell
want to slide through weight room, I'll be there.
yeah. Hell yeah, it's good.
Yeah, man. But like, are you trying to start taking that serious? Like getting it back up to 100%?
Hell yeah,
Get
for real.
yeah,
I need this back 100.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck, man.
That way I can start filming a lot more.
Yeah. So who's doing your videos?
Well, my friend Tito.
Tito?
Yeah.
Who's Tito?
That's Alex.
Okay.
You know Alex, right? Chavez.
Oh, okay. Put him
Yeah.
on. Put him on.
My nigga Alex Chavez. You feel me?
Yeah.
He stayed in Menlo, but yeah, he be doing photography and shit like that. So he
Skate
be filming.
videos too.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he do like?
He's the one that's like starting a brand. He's trying to start a brand basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
The board brand.
Yep.
Okay. 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 Dope. What's that brand?
Pan. It's with a
Ah.
It's like Pan and G. Yeah.
Energy. Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. We gonna probably have to get him on here to come chop it up
he's
too.
good.
Man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you trying to do something with that? Like, have you ever thought about doing some sort of skateboarding company yourself, or you just like nah? I just hop on the board and I be going.
I just help him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Support him. Get him out there.
Yeah.
By my skating.
That'd be dope, man, to be able to like have your own homie
Hell yeah.
be your sponsor. That's because
That'd be lit.
it helps everybody. You know what I mean? And I mean, while it's dope to be getting like a sponsorship from like a big corporate sponsor and everything, like to be able to get a sponsorship.
I don't care as long as
you like just give me
they're
the sponsored.
sponsored. They give me any board. I don't care.
What's like what are people like that are sponsored like a sponsored skater? What's like are they getting bread these days? They're getting bread these days, huh?
Yeah, they getting bread. Well, they got sponsors on top of that too. You feel me? And if they do contests, the contest gets money.
Because when we were kids, like there was like a contest would be like $500, or maybe when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's definitely gone up over time.
No,
Like,
yeah, hell
they
yeah.
got it on TV. They got like different leagues and shit. Like what are
Yeah.
those cash? What type of cash prizes are they giving out nowadays for that?
Well, like for like the biggest contest, it's it's called Street League.
Yeah. Rob Deerdex,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Each one's different. You feel me? Some are like first place is like 150,000,
Yeah.
or like 250, 350. Shit
What if
like
you
that.
win the whole season?
What do you mean? Not
Cause
it's not season. It's like a contest.
don't but isn't like don't they get points throughout the whole season and they do like a street league champ like
Oh yeah,
at the
yeah,
end?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They do that.
Like
Yeah.
who what's like the top prize at the end of a whole season? Like is anybody hitting 1 million yet?
What do you mean like season?
Like
Like throughout the years?
yeah, well
If
cuz
any-
like street league, like
Yeah.
how throughout the after they tally up all the points cuz they do it in like Philadelphia and then at New York and then LA wherever, right? Don't they throughout like that the whole year, don't they tally up points and then it doesn't somebody win or something like that at the end?
Well, yeah, yep. It's their like score.
Yeah. So that's like
They
that's the whole
basically
season,
score
right?
you.
Like
Kinda, not really.
nah.
It's just like a contest, like tournament.
Oh, okay.
Not really a tournament, just a contest, and then boom.
Yeah. What's like the biggest coveted prize now for skateboarding? It's probably not even in X Games no more. It's probably more like
No, it's in that.
Street League.
Hell yeah, that's like 150.
So 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 basically like is X Games kind of like losing its luster?
Nah, X Game's still good though.
They still popping too.
Yeah, hell yeah. That
Okay.
ain't never gonna stop.
Who do you think produces better skaters though? X Games?
They both
Or-
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not you don't think one has better than the other?
Well, the skaters that be in Street League, some of them be in X Games.
Okay.
You feel me? So
Okay.
Yeah.
That's who's like the top people right now in pro skating?
Nigel Houston, like P-Rod, Shane O'Neal,
Okay.
he shot hella
Who's your favorite out there right now?
Um, I fuck with Shot, P-Rod, Shane O'Neal.
He shot it. He be going like he be gigging when
Yeah,
he be
he
riding
shot
hard.
sick.
He be going
Hell yeah.
off. It's been a while.
And he
since
from the Bay too. He like right here from Frisco.
Okay.
Or
Duh.
I think he grew up somewhere else, but he stays out here. Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go check that out, man. Are there any things coming up for like skateboarding? Any like things like that, like Street League or anything like that? Do they ever come out here?
I think there is one, but I don't know
Yeah.
when.
Okay.
I think it's like December, maybe November, or some shit like that.
So like, what would you tell a kid if he was like young and kind of talented and he was into skateboarding, right? If he wanted to like accelerate his skateboarding and actually do something with it, like as he grew up, what would you say like the main thing he needs to do?
Dedication.
Yeah.
And just keep at it.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
You think it's like more important to try to go out and win contests nowadays, or do you think it's more important to just like film yourself and promote yourself and kind of just try to go like the Instagram route or like the social media route, the YouTube route?
Well, you could get known, you feel me, from both.
Yeah.
But like, because everybody's on social media nowadays. But for contests too, like, it's live, the sponsors are there, they're witnessing it. And if you feel me, if you win first place,
Yeah.
they won't, you feel me, fuck with you.
Yeah.
Put you on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. What are you thinking? Come chop it up. Play some. Oh man, I wish we could do like PNP. You know what I mean? Like, remember how they used to like play the video? That'd be fun. That'd be tight.
I can put it up there on TV too, so we can both watch it.
Yeah.
Remember
Let's
that
see some.
fucking
Let's
show?
see some shit. Let's see some.
Remember
shit.
that show on TV, Scar?
Oh, yeah, Scar. That shit was crucial.
Shit.
The worst one wasn't even skating, though. It was a BMXer.
Yeah.
I seen it. That shit was bad.
I seen this dude on Scarred. I don't know if it was Scarred or like something else, but
Scar, that shit was
he fucking
crazy.
hit the front of his mouth, and his whole jaw just got pressed back, like the front, like the teeth and shit just broke off and just blah blah went
Damn.
back, bro. It was all bad. People be getting fucked.
Nah,
up.
BMXer, he tried to like clear it, like a ramp. I think a mega ramp or something.
Yeah.
You know how they have pegs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally landed on the side of the knee. The peg went through it, so it was like stuck. Yeah, so
Ooh.
that shit was bad.
That is all bad.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Well, I can't be fucking with that shit.
Hell.
Oh, you know what? Remember how I was talking about longboarding earlier?
Yeah.
I got a homie out in Hawaii, and he be longboarding down the hill, and he fucking ate shit. He fucking, oh man, he didn't break anything luckily, but he just fucking ripped all the flesh off of his leg. He lucky, bro, cause that shit was all bad, bro.
Fuck that.
Oh, there is this it? This is it?
Oh,
Oh, that's yeah. It is BMX, right?
Yeah, these are the worst BMX ones.
The worst BMX. Look at this fuck.
nah, you should see the one I'm telling you after though.
You know what?
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
goddamn.
BMX, peg through knee.
I used to on
Bike peg through knee. My bad.
my block we had an empty lot because like the water ran through it. So all those kids back in the day, we'd dig little dirt mounds, and we all had BMX bikes, and we just hit the dirt mounds because I sucked at skateboarding.
Yeah.
But man, it was fun. I was like, I ain't going too high up though. We gonna stick to like right around the knees. That's about it.
It's on Scar though.
It's on Scar?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's where I seen it.
Oh.
Nah, but when I was younger, my friend, he was a little older,
Yeah.
and we was ride bikes, and we went through like the back EPA where they have like dirt ramps and shit,
Yeah.
and we would always just go around and even paintball there too. That shit was sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit. I used to, Stolstaff Park up in Redwood City. It's like a park, but you can hike in it. It's got like the woods there, little creek. We used to go there with airsoft guns and.
Oh, this fucks up.
This is it.
Nah, but this one is. You can see this too. This shit is shade.
Ugh.
This nigga dies. I swear to God, he's raw, but fuck.
Oh man.
It's over for this dude. He
They
raw.
They just playing with fire here for no reason.
Okay.
Where's the?
Right.
That's it. Oh my god! How many stairs is that?
That's a double set, bruh. That's
and
a
each
fat ass.
stack got like 10 stairs.
That's a fat ass.
That's like 20 steps.
That's a fat ass double set.
Yeah, that's 20 steps.
He thought he had it. Look.
He thought he had wings on the shit.
2006. This is when he knew he fucked up. 2006 of August 27th. 2 days after my birthday.
Oh, come on.
Or before. Sorry.
Is that the bike fucked up in the back right there? Oh yeah, that's the rim right there, huh? Oh, shit. Oh shit.
My boy leaking.
Yeah, his face got. Oh shit, he got fucked up, bro.
He said, "Let me slide on my face."
Oh, look, see, there's the rim. See that rim? Oh, that front fucking tire just took a shit on him.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's why I don't do that shit, bro. I'll talk to y'all about doing that type of shit. I'll let y'all get fucked up. I'm not over here.
Damn,
that
was shady.
I'm way too fucking heavy to be on the fucking skateboarders. If I fall on
clearly
that shit, I'm getting fucked up.
It's a wrap.
No, that's all bad. So, what do you see as the future for skateboarding? Scooters? Oh man, I wish we had that on camera. Now look, he said what?
Nah.
Now what's the future for skateboarding though, bro? Like
they gonna start getting them in the
different...
Olympics and shit. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
they're trying to make it an Olympic sport?
Yeah, it starts 2020.
Like 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Who's gonna be the person representing the U.S.?
Raw's people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have the Raw's team though?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got raw ass niggas like.
I think there's some other raw ass people.
You know, there's people raw too, but
it's like probably one in
USA.
that
Like this is for surely skating. You know,
this is like the mecca.
This is inspiring everybody.
Who would you say? What city? Like it's the U.S. is probably the best country.
Yeah.
So what city do you think is like the mecca for skateboarding?
L.A.
L.A.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So maybe I guess it was made there. Shit.
Frisco too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Both. Yo.
Yeah.
Sacramento. All that.
Okay. Okay. So what's like the future, man? Like they got street league, they got X Games. I mean, street skateboarding. That's always gonna be there. It's
Yeah.
kind of like graffiti.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is gonna be the next level of skateboarding? Because I'd say probably when they got that super steep ramp and they do like that like long distance jump thing.
Yeah. The mega ramp.
I don't necessarily think that like that's the future, but like what other type of things like what do you see coming that's gonna be dope for skateboarding?
I don't know, to be honest.
Just dope talent.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's hella. Everybody's raw nowadays.
What are some things
Stupid
like
talented.
like before they were saying like, oh, nobody could do like a 900, right? And then what are like some of the things that people are saying like on people can't or people are trying to achieve right now that you could think of?
Everybody's just trying to make it.
Like in terms of like moves or things, like is there anything that people are like, oh, that could never be done, and somebody that's like, no, I'm gonna figure that bitch out?
I mean, that's why skating you can't really like. That's why it's an art basically, because not
can do
everybody's the
anything.
same. Not everybody learns the tricks that everybody learns.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own comfort zone and all that,
Okay.
and their preference.
So what type of skaters are there? Let's talk. Yeah, that's tight. What type of like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's like some learn different tricks than others. Because there's hella tricks.
Are there different types of skaters, you think?
Yeah, there's like bull skaters and street skaters.
Yeah.
Bull is like, or vert skating is like, the bulls and all that.
Yeah.
Vert, basically.
Are there
Ramps
like
and all that.
Are there like styles though? Like say you're just taking all street skaters, for example. Like everybody's gonna go ride the street different too. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because of just like because it's an art. You know what I mean? Like are there some people that are maybe like more aggressive, or are there some people that are more like flashy? You know what I mean? Like what type
there's all that, all different kinds.
Yeah.
You
So
feel
what
me?
type of skater you think you are?
Just chill, lay back.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That shit matches you. It's like driving, or like, you know what I mean? Like how you do one thing is usually how you do everything. You know what I mean? Like that's just people's personality. It's just kind of shines through.
For real.
Yeah, man. So shoot, man. You know what? I want you to let everybody know, like, if they want to get in contact with you, or if they want to check you out. Like, can they check you out on YouTube?
Yeah. Damn, let me see the channel.
Yeah, let me know. Let us
We
know
haven't
the
posted in a
YouTube.
while though, but we have some funny shit.
And you be on Instagram too, right?
Yeah, we be on Instagram.
What's your Instagram handle?
It's _Maga.
No.
_Maga.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a website at all?
Website? No.
No. For sure.
I need one though.
Shit, we can talk to me. We can make it happen.
Huh.
Now let me know the.
It's GoGettaz with a Z and
GoGettaz
2 T's.
on YouTube.
Yep.
For sure.
That's
Anything
for
you want to let the people know?
Like what?
Last message.
Nah,
Yeah,
keep it lit. You feel me? Keep doing y'all.
yeah.
I want everyone to succeed. You feel
For
me?
sure,
We
man.
all gotta win.
Yeah. I hope the next time you slide through, I hope the foot is all good, healed up. Come talk to me for real though, if you ever, you know what I mean, if you want to get up in the gym and
Hell yeah, it's good.
work on that at all.
Nah, I be working out too. You feel me? I be doing my own shit.
Gotcha.
But
If you ever up in Redwood,
Hell
slide
yeah.
through at the gym, man. I'll be teaching, a little bit of this and that.
Yup, it's good.
For surely. Anything you want to add, my G? All good? For surely. I appreciate you slide through.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you for coming on,
Anytime.
man. We really appreciate you. Hopefully next time we got another mic so we could do this right. You know what I mean?
Hell
We're
yeah.
adding to it little by little, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Got to start from the bottom.
For real.
Yeah. All right, bro. Peace. We appreciate you.
All right, y'all.
Let's go smoke some.